Hey y'all, what's up? It's Brandon from Fantastic. Yeah. Anyway, I'm here. I'm on the road. I'm on my way to Hutchinson, Kansas. It's a small town outside of my city. It's not too far, like 30 minutes. And I'm going to do some haircuts. They have a program that one of my clients, he's a principal at a school. They're doing a program called Laces and Locks. So what they're going to be doing is giving haircuts to kids and also giving them shoes before they leave for Christmas break. So I'm going out there to do that. I just wanted to stop and say good morning, check in with the video. You know, I'm trying to do this vlogging thing. You got to get in the habit of it, and I ain't really in the habit of it yet, but I'm working on it. And yeah, like I said, I'm on my way out there. I'll show you guys what it'll be about, I guess. Try to show a little bit. Of course, I don't want to show any of the kids or anything, but yeah, I'll be out there and take you guys along with me. So just want to stop by and say good morning and welcome to the vlog. Yeah. Why am I like this? All right, bye, y'all.
You ready for another girl?
Set up and ready.
You can also do another girl. You're right. I already did it. Oh.
Hey y'all, so just checking in. I'm leaving now. It's probably about 45 minutes until it's completely over at 3. I had turn this thing off because I don't know she up on my. Either way, I'm on my way back to the shop. I would say it was a success. I cut about, I think probably like 15 boys, 15 or 20 or something like that. I think, yeah, somewhere around there. It was myself and another barber. There were supposed to be some more barbers, but they all kind of flaked at the last minute, so gotta do what you gotta do. But overall, it was good. I'm glad I was able to, you know, help out and just support a community. It's not necessarily my community, but a community nonetheless that needs the help. So it's great. Glad I was able to help. Now I'm about to head to the shop. I got 3 heads to do. I got two presses and a braiding haircut. So hopefully I can get this done quick so I can go to the Heezy. I'm tired. All them little kid cuts wore me out. My back is kind of janky. So having to lean over how I was leaning was definitely throwing me out the loop. But nonetheless, I'm glad I was able to help and support the community.
At the stop
But yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna keep on. I think I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna show some stuff while I'm at work. So I'll just be back when I get to the shop. But again, great to help out. So I be forgetting that it's best for me to have my camera this way when I'm making videos. So to my head, not my heart. Cause again, I haven't been doing this vlogging thing. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing. I just wanted to know how y'all feel about like volunteer work. Cause so there were supposed to be like maybe 5 other barbers that were supposed to participate. Principal at the school was one of my clients. He had a student that he taught like in 4th grade or something like that went on to be a barber. So he goes to him now, which is fine with me. That's how the game goes. Like, it is what it is, but we still cool. So he asked me to come out. I asked another barber that I know if he was interested in coming, and he said he was, but then like he was like he needed a ride. I hit him up in the like before I was about to head out. Didn't get a hold of him. It's like, bro, what you doing? Like, what do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about like volunteer work? Like, because to me, I'm not always able to volunteer at every chance that I get, but when I do get the opportunity to do something that isn't really that taxing for me, like as far as like volunteering haircuts, I cut hair all the time. I cut hair every day. Like, it doesn't take much. I like to cut hair. I love to cut hair, so it doesn't really take much for me to do a cut or just volunteer my haircut or volunteer my talent or skills. And like, there's a barbershop that's in town where this event was taking place. None of the barbers from that shop wanted to volunteer their time. That is crazy to me. Like, these are the people that are in your community. These kids are going to grow up and live in this city, possibly. Why wouldn't you want to like spread the seeds of, kids knowing who you are, just helping out? Like, they'll remember like an event like this, like getting their haircut out of school or getting their haircut while they're at school. So I think this is the first time that they've actually done it. But why wouldn't you want to help out the community that you work in, the community that you're getting money from? Because honestly, that's what it is. Like, I don't get money from this community because I don't cut hair here. So this was literally a volunteering of my time, because there's nothing I really can get out of this. I mean, some of the people that live in this town come to the city that I live in, which is about like 45 minutes away, or 30 or 45 minutes away. But overall, it's not really a big like a number of people that's going to come from Hutch 45 minutes just to get a haircut. I mean, there are some, but not really. So it's just kind of mind-boggling to me that you wouldn't want to help in your own community. I just don't understand. Granted, I know everybody wants to get their money. Everybody's trying to, get in the bag, get in their bag or whatever. But at some point, you got to volunteer a little bit. Like, you got to give back a little bit, like, especially with something like this. And the thing is, you could book your appointments around this event. Now, granted, I did have some appointments that have booked before I was made aware of this event. So I do have to take care of those. And I kind of move my schedule around to be convenient for that. But it ain't that much to, move your people around so you can help out in your own community, build some relationships with the students, and just put yourself out there more than just as somebody that's trying to get money from the community. Like, the principal was also saying that he has some students who were going to go to court for like a welfare, some kind of situation, and he went to the barbers and asked like, oh, can you like help get these kids haircut? And of course he was willing to pay, but they were like, oh, it's going to be like $100 for these 3 little kids. Like, and my thing is, you can do a simple haircut that's not going to take you that much time. Like, the haircuts that I was doing at this event, of course, like I said, most of the kids were Caucasian, so that definitely kind of puts you in the range of haircuts that they were getting. It's like pretty simple haircuts, but I mean, to cut it down all even and line it up, or to cut it down all even with the taper and line it up, that's not hard. That's not a lot of work. It really doesn't take that much from you to do a haircut like that. And like I said, I mean, everybody's trying to get their money, but at some point you got to help out somewhere. And how you think God finna bless you and you literally money hungry like that? Like, and there is some occasions that you do need to be money hungry. You do need to be about your money. We live in a capitalist society, so I know that like everything revolves around having money, around spending money, about not having money, all that. Like, all that is a part of American society, like, as a whole. But come on, like, help out. But that's all I had to say right now. Maybe I'll think of something else to say as I'm driving, because this is a little bit of a ways. But yeah. Well, I just thought about something else to talk. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Anyways, taking constructive criticism. Now, I've been doing hair, cutting hair for over 10 years now. And sometimes it ain't what it is. Like, sometimes you did a decent job, but it could have been better. So I had a situation happen like that last night. So I had a client who was getting a quick weave service. She was running, so her appointment was at 6:30. She called me and let me know she was going to be running about 30 minutes late. So that's already like, dang, like, you got to have me late. And the 30 minutes came and went. Dang, she was about to be, I waited about 15 more minutes. And she came at like 13 minutes. So I was like, okay, I'll take it. But I was like rushing. Like, honestly, if you feel like you're going to rush, sometimes it's better just to tell the person to reschedule. And honestly, I should have probably rescheduled her. I had some other commitments that I need to take care of and that I totally flaked out on because I was trying to tend to my clients and get some money. So she texted a little earlier. I was just saying that it was kind of bulky in a place. And I think it was because of the braid pattern that I did. I wanted like a Kelly cut. And I've watched videos on how to do Kelly cuts. I've also done 27 pieces, but I've never done a Kelly cut before, and I haven't done a 27 piece in a long time either. So usually if I know kind of what I'm going to do and it's something I haven't done in a while, usually I watch like a video on it or like something to kind of refresh my memory on like what to do. But because everything was late, I didn't really know what she was getting. I knew she was getting a quick weave, but I didn't know what kind, and I didn't know it until she actually got there. So like I said, she texted me and said that it was a little bit bulky in a place, which I'm pretty sure it probably was because like I said, I was, and you know, I don't really I'm not mad, like I'm not offended by her letting me know what's going on. What usually happens in situations like this is a person isn't happy with the service for whatever reason. They don't tell you anything, but they'll go behind your back. Not behind, I guess it is behind your back. They'll go behind your back and talk crap about you to the next person, that next stylist chair that they get in, or the next barber's chair that they get in, or the next whatever you do, that next person or their friends or their family or whatever, they're gonna be talking crap about you, when it's like, you could have hit me up and let me know what the issue was and we could have rectified the issue. Like, she let me know, like, okay, going forward, if when we do this again, I want the braid pattern to be this particular way in a beehive so that it could be potentially be less bulky. However, her hair is thick, and she got a lot of it. Her hair is long and thick. So I feel like any braid pattern she get for a quick weave is gonna be bulky, especially if you're trying to do something that's like a Kelly cut where it's like 27 piece. But I'm gonna figure out what I need to do to eliminate that, make my braid pattern as seamless and as flat as I can. But yeah, I just wanted to share on that because it's like, be able to take constructive criticism. And I know there's a difference between somebody like trying to shade you or make you feel bad about what you did and constructive criticism. Like, somebody's being nasty to you, that's not the same as constructive criticism. But if somebody comes, like, she came very respectfully, she didn't say anything rude to me, she wasn't mean or anything like that, she just let me know, this is the issue that I'm having, we can do this to maybe make it better. And I can't be mad at that. There's nothing to be mad at. Like, just learn from this situation and do better the next time. Like, you really have to be able to take constructive criticism. And literally, I am preaching to myself, because sometimes I do get in my feelings when somebody tries to tell me about myself, tell me about something that I did wrong, especially with things that you take pride in. Like, when you take pride in your work, you take pride in whatever it is that you do. Sometimes when somebody's unhappy with that or doesn't feel like service was satisfactory in their opinion, it's kind of hard to take that. It's kind of hard to take that in, but you have to be able to grow, to be able to progress in your craft and whatever you're doing. You have to be able to take that constructive criticism, because baby, every time it ain't gonna hit. And that just is what it is. Like, be some times where it hit a little harder than other times. And when it doesn't hit as hard and the person is bold enough to let you know what happened, you have to be able to take it, learn from it, and use it to grow in your craft, grow in just the person that you are. And just wanted to share that with you guys. It came to me, I thought it would be important. Like, I know this is something that I struggle with a lot, because it also stems from rejection. And I mean, that's something that a lot of people, including myself, have a hard time accepting. Like, nobody wants to feel rejected. Nobody wants to feel like what they did wasn't good enough. Nobody wants to feel like they don't know what they're doing. But sometimes you need somebody to kind of push you in the right direction, let you know that you can do this, this, or that to change what you are doing. So yeah, I just wanted to come back and say that. But